my channel, Second Fed. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy New Year to everybody, to all my subscribers. Thank you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, darling. So guys, as you can see, we are like, this is our New Year's situation. We have KFC versus Jollibee, and we're gonna do it mukbang style, guys, because to be quite honest, no fair, aka we hungry. We are very hungry, minus Kellyanne.
Yeah.
So her judgment might be very, take it for a grain of salt.
No, all your judgment, all you have to take it for a grain of salt, not mine.
Why?
Because you know when somebody hungry, it's like everything is nice for them.
Right.
That's what people usually say.
Well,
it's
just
like idea, right?
Hungary right now.
Sunel is always in the land of Hungary, guys. Nothing new.
Always in that land, even when we're on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So guys, we are just gonna dive into the food, separate, take what we want, and then judge after and see which did we prefer. I am already gonna say, you know what, I'ma just
really nice.
what that's saying that okay, I don't say nothing because people like to say you bias and whatnot, but guys, I was just communicating to you, you know, without communicating. So we're gonna separate this food, guys, and while we're doing the mukbang, afterwards we will vote, and if we undecided, Chanel vote will kind of be the tie brick, whatever the situation may be. She's on the side, you can see her, but we're all there. New Year's vibes. We're just gonna do reflecting, talk about the new year, encouragement, just have some fun with you guys, because I think the last time we saw you guys was just before Christmas, and to kind of take a break past Vlogmas, because Vlogmas was just, oh my god, like Vlogmas was just, it was just terrible. Like, it was, I mean, I like doing the videos, but it was hectic, really hectic. I was burnt out, really burnt out. So now we're filming this video, we're just gonna catch up, okay? And we're just gonna separate the food and get into it. Yeah,
Guys, so if you don't know, Jollibee is a very popular like Filipino fast food chain, so it's very popular in the Philippines. And then KFC, a lot of like Caribbean followers of Sheres, they're very familiar with KFC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jollibee's is generally very tasty, and KFC is very.
I don't really like Chanel, but okay.
We have sandwiches, we have fries, we have, our hands are clean. If you're seeing us digging in the food, guys, it's because our hands are clean. I've started eating everything already, so like all my chicken in pieces. KFC? It's gonna say KFC salty.
It tastes like that salty there. Mr. Chanel.
I mean,
It's salty.
I don't know.
No Chanel like to overdo it, guys.
Yeah. Does it?
Well, that is just on my tongue.
It's not the way. I mean,
Really salty.
It's salty.
but not like that.
Sure, it's our. You're overdoing it. Our.
Well,
Guys, the
that
chicken
is
is
on my
not
tongue.
salty. That's a lie.
Okay, what do you think about Jollibee?
It tastes okay.
Oh my god, Killen, the chicken tastes nice.
Everybody has different
Better than
views.
Toronto Jollibee, I find, for sure. Well, the Jollibee that I had in Toronto.
The Jollibees that we had in this time
Enough
was
for your
just
to be
tastes the same way.
exact.
Guys, this is Jollibee.
I don't find. It's so salty. I'm looking for this so salty chicken.
It's not so salty.
non-existent.
Not so
Jollibee have the right amount of salt, right amount of seasoning.
I can donate one in at KFC then. To be honest. I don't know where something happened to my
I'm
tongue.
surprised. I'm so shocked. So it must be really salty.
I
I don't find that. I don't find that.
Why you overdoing it?
But that's how it tastes on my tongue. Remember, we're
On your
different
tongue?
you know.
Babe,
But you taste on your tongue, man. What happened?
I know, but
You
everybody
say-
have tongues.
The way you say that, your taste buds.
When you taste it somewhere else different,
I can understand that.
The way you
must be
say
just on your
that there. His
Alright.
tongue.
Guys, let's
That
taste the famous Jollibee.
You don't do nothing? What point you got to try one?
It's like, I cannot go with an open mind. Sure is.
Jollibee's the best. Jollibee chicken.
How about the price? PS go. Sir? Feel. That I've noticed. All it tastes is spice.
guys, that's
Yeah,
not true.
I get a salty part in the KFC chicken.
You see?
The skin
A
that's
salty
salty.
part, yeah, but the chicken.
Well, maybe why you have the salty and water.
You wanna have salty too. But in Jollibee is just perfect.
The chicken is not salty. Let's clarify that. The skin
Yeah, the skin.
is
Well,
a
what
bit
I eat,
salty.
everything salty. I get a different chicken than all you.
Yeah.
But Jollibee fries is hitting, yeah?
Jollibee fries eating.
Fries is nicer than KFC fries.
That is Jollibee fries, right? Yeah. Let me just like it.
That is that again.
I mean the KFC chicken, that's what it's looking, guys. I don't know.
To be
The KFC
honest,
chicken is nice, you know, to be honest, but there are a little bit too much salt. I don't know, hands maybe slip or something.
to be honest, in my opinion, guys, KFC in Dominica, well, I've had KFC in Dominica, St. Lucia, and Barbados. But I feel like KFC in Dominica is the best. But then Jamaicans have
Hands
a
down.
thing where they say that their KFC is the best in
Which
the
is not
Caribbean.
true, but-
I've never had KFC from Jamaica.
Well, yeah, all the
I feel
KFC
like-
I've ate in the Caribbean of Dominica, number one. Trust me on that. Dominica, the best KFC.
I honestly
ever.
think that everybody in their own Caribbean island will say their KFC is better.
I
Guys,
mean,
because
you have
you
to
know,
be
like,
honest, yeah, everybody.
you know, like,
but just
you
being
know, like
honest,
growing up, right?
Yeah.
You know, like growing up, you're accustomed with
I'm not
something.
because-
Your mother's cooking for you is the best cooking in the world. You know, I mean, obviously, if your mother can cook, it doesn't matter if your mother can cook. Like the food just tasting like home, like good, because you're accustomed with it. You know what I mean? So when, as you say, your mother cooking, when I taste it, it might be like my mother cooking better because you're accustomed with your mother. I accustomed with my mother. It's same like KFC.
She didn't bring a
No,
cup.
I feel like I'm the type of person when it comes to food, to be honest. If something is not nice, I will say, well,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me, it's not nice.
As for
Regardless
me.
if it's from my mother,
As
if
for
it's
me.
from my father, if it's from myself. Like, I know when my food doesn't really taste that good sometimes.
That is true.
You understand? So,
If your
I
hand
feel
slip
like,
or something one
Yeah.
day.
But they put a whole, there's dumb salt in that, man.
That's how you know.
and you
It's
eating all
very
the food.
salty.
But you like
salty.
this salt.
Yeah, guys, yeah.
KFC
Jollibee?
chicken was a 0 for me now.
Uh-huh.
If you had one advice to give someone for the new year, what would be one thing? If you could tell them one thing. Planet Kellyan.
Okay, one advice that I would have for anybody would be to put God first. To me, that advice will encompass every situation, every other advice. Once you put God first at the center of everything that you do, I'm not saying like things will go perfect because it's called life.
But
like,
how do
there's
you
no-
put God first?
Like just relying on Him. Like 1 second.
Because someone might say they put God first and they don't really know what it truly means to put God first. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To put God first to me would mean I think it has everything to do with mindset and your perspective. To me, it's like relying on God more than you rely on yourself, more than you rely on man, more than you rely on money, more than you rely on, just any other thing, anything in this world. To just constantly rely on God. Praying is an aspect of putting God first. And when I say pray, I don't mean pray when things are only going good or when things are only going bad. Pray even for the little things, like me, for example, and Sheres had also told me she does that as well. It's like talking to God, like you putting on your clothes. God, like what should I put on today?
Yeah, regular.
Like how should I comb my hair? Like listen, all that will continuously build rapport and like you
Regular,
build
yeah.
intimacy with God through that. So another thing is reading your Bible, because a lot of people pray but they neglect studying and not just read the Bible too.
Yeah.
To
be intentional.
Yeah, be intentional. Not
That's
like-
one of the things I want to do this year is be intentional in Bible study. But yeah,
me
go
too,
on.
me too, yeah. As I said, not just reading the Bible too. Have a conversation with somebody else, or if there's a topic of discussion going on, you read because you want to seem like you know it better, you know it all per se. But no, reading the Bible for yourself. It's a personal thing to develop your relationship with God, to know God better, to develop intimacy with God. So
Yeah, agreed. And guys, I mean, putting God first is like, like when you go to consult somebody, sometimes you always have this person you run to first when you have a concern, or you want to consult, or you want to say, okay, what should I do next? When you come at crossroads and you don't know which direction to turn to, putting God first just means that this is the person you always run to with decisions, with situations. Before you make any move, they have to approve. That kind of situation.
Yes.
And for that to be natural to you, is the same thing that Kelly's saying. You have to develop a personal relationship with God to the point where you talk to God openly. Some people think that you just pray and you have to go on your knees and put the Bible high up on a stance. Like get a special stance for the Bible and put it there and then go on your knees and start to pray. Like, no. You can talk to God, you in your car going to work, have a conversation with God. Let him know how you're feeling. Let him know if you're nervous, you know. Let him know if you feel.
That's true, guys.
If you feel depressed today, if you feel anxiety.
Yes.
Talk to your Father. He's right there. You understand? He will respond to you as in you would hear an audible voice. Some people do hear audible voice. But I'm saying you may not know the way in which he responds to you, but he always lets you know that he's there.
Yeah.
He always makes his presence felt. He always responds back to you. And then after you be like, God, like seriously, like I'll be like, my goodness, you understand? Like God literally have a sense of humor.
He does.
He has a very, very big sense of humor. You understand? Some things you'd be talking to God and you just sit after and be like, seriously, like, what? Like, let God be your friend. And I think that's a very good advice for 2021.
Yeah.
Putting God first means that you have to let him become your friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree, sure.
Yeah, as Kelly and my wife said, first thing putting God first. And my advice for everyone out there for the new year, forgive, learn to let go of things that happened to you in the past.
That was actually going to be mine, yeah. No, go ahead. I'll just say.
Yeah, because guys, I'm telling you, as the word of God say, right? If you don't forgive, the Lord is not gonna forgive you. And there are many people that carry a lot of baggage, a lot of hate in their heart because they don't want to forgive. I don't know how people do that now, because I'm telling you, I love my sleep so much. I don't know how people could have so much people in their heart that they can't sleep. They're thinking about people. I mean, how do you do that? You understand? So for this year, I just want to appeal to you all. If you have any ought in your heart against anybody, forgive, let go, make it right. Guys, it feels so good having a free heart, and that thing feels so good. I don't know how people just hold people on their heart. People, I don't know, there's some people that's so big, I don't know how you carry people in your heart. Like, there's so much load to carry, carrying somebody. Alright, so please forgive, make it right, make sure your heart is ready to meet God, because the thing is, we do not know how long we have on this earth. This earth is, tomorrow is not guaranteed to any one of us. Life is not guaranteed to any one of us. So I want to encourage you, forgive, make things right. I know sometimes it will not be easy. Guys, I've been in situations as well where I had to forgive, and it wasn't me that was at fault, and I still had to go and forgive those that trespass against me. And I mean, I cannot say what it was, but if I have to give you the story, just be like, how did you do that? Well, I did not do it on my own. It's because of God that dwelt in me.
But honestly,
I was able to forgive.
Honestly, I was gonna say the same thing about forgiveness. Guys, to be honest, I understand. Depending on what someone do to you, it's very hard.
Guys, before Sheres continues, like we just had that coleslaw. That coleslaw is trash. That coleslaw is disgusting. Like KFC, you shouldn't know. You mustn't do that. Or you mustn't do things like that. Who is buying this? Like who? Stop making KFC continue selling coleslaw. Like no.
I don't
Discontinue.
Like it literally tastes bitter.
But I don't
Yes, Sunel taste it. I wonder what Sunel will say. No, Sunel, please.
No, I have to be honest.
Chanel, bring me a cup.
Your honesty is
Yeah, I will be honest for sure.
No, your honesty is different.
it's different than normal. People taste much honesty. No way. Like what?
The corn,
The corn.
I get they trying to season it, but they put in pepper in it.
The corn don't even have taste further. The corn tastes like water.
Corn burning.
Serious?
Yeah, don't do corn in a cup, guys.
It's
Like
not.
how it's done in Dominica.
That's what I don't like.
It's not.
Yeah.
What?
They
It's
pour a whole bunch of sugar in that, man.
sugar?
Back at the cup of sugar.
Like
No, guys.
It's sweet.
They're saying it's bitter, you saying it's sweet?
Yeah, I find it sweet.
So I know I have to go on. I know I have to bring a doctor.
That's sweet.
I'll bring a doctor.
Yes, I need you to taste that.
They put a lot of sugar in that, boy. What?
No.
Not sugar taste, you taste from that.
That bad, it passed.
So what? Yes, like that it tastes.
Like I kind of old bitter
Yes,
taste.
so
I
I
don't
like
find
it.
it so.
B, that passed already. So
All I feel is just sweet.
that not sweet. That
That
passed.
not
Well,
sweet.
I don't know where you get that sweet
I
taste.
thought you would have an
So don't have a problem, boy. I know it's difficult to forgive depending on what the person do to you. But if you need help, seek help. It's better that you seek help. That's the gravy to the chicken. The gravy by Jollibee, sorry. Like, I'll pass. I'll pass.
It's a hard
no
no.
for me. It's a no.
Yeah. The gravy.
But the chicken
Terrible.
and everything else is on point.
That's
So
true, but-
everything is on point, guys. So I was saying, depending on what it is, seek help. You know, go ask, talk to somebody. It's better that you get somebody that can help you release that thing than you just hold on to it not knowing how to release it. You understand? I remember before I was a Christian, I had difficulty with forgiveness. For example, forgiving my father for not being there for me. Yeah, it's just not easy. I mean, growing up without a father, just the person always has missed every accomplishment of your life. And it's not to say that you've been a bad kid to say, you know what I mean? Yeah. You've had moments of where he's missed graduations, he's missed everything. And he still don't want to have a relationship with you. And it's not because you've done him anything. It's just people will be people, you know what I mean? And I had to learn to forgive. And it was, I telling you, I would have not gotten through had it not been for my pastors. That is Pastor Edward Laura and his wife Shamandi. They helped me a lot, you know, prayed me through a lot, like a lot of things. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying, like, seek help, you know, get people that will understand where you're coming from, people that will like sit down with you, talk things over with you. They'll encourage you, they'll tell you, no, come on, let it go, we'll believe, we'll pray, you know, let it go. And I'm telling you, I got over that thing where now to me, I see things from the other side where I just see things that people do things just because they're under the influence. You understand? They make choices, but they're also tempted. They also have their own issues going through. And I just learned to like get by, like just forgive and free myself. And since from that, like it has just been growth. You know, it's like forgiveness and letting go of things. It has just been growth. You understand? Which takes me to my next point, guys. I think for 2022, you should definitely guard your circle. I think this is a year where you need to spend your energy wisely.
Choose your friends wisely.
Do not spend your energy on meaningless relationships, whether it be friendships, love relationships, whatever the case may be. Because I was talking to my friend and we were just checking, like, we don't understand how time just flying. Spend your time, it's worth it. So don't spend your time on people that do not appreciate you. Do not spend your time on people that use you. Do not spend your time on people that will, at the end of the day, no matter how you give for them, will end up backstabbing you and just betraying you. You understand? Do not spend your time on red flags, people. Do not say that these red flags are going to turn to white flags one day. They're red flags and God's been showing you they're red flags since last year.
Exactly.
Now's the time to walk away, like step out. You understand? If God will surround you by the right set of people. He will do it. Believe you me. He will surround you by people that will learn to appreciate you, appreciate your growth, support you instead of using you. You understand? I think spending your time wisely on relationships is so important. It's so important because half your year can just be spent on like a relationship you there crying, you hurt. Nah. No time to boss up.
Yeah, because to me at the end, it's not worth it at all, you know. And the people you associate yourself with is either they will do two things, bring you up or bring you down.
Facts.
I mean,
Facts.
just there being in Canada, in Calgary, we see so many young people on drugs and all of that. And you know, it cannot break our heart every time we take the train to see the amount of young people. I mean, young girls, good-looking young girls in their 18, 20 years on the street. You know, young boys. You know, because some of them make the wrong decision. They went and hung around the wrong set of people. So be careful of the choices that you make in life, because the one bad choice can ruin everything for you, right? So just have an open mind and guard your circle, as my wife was saying. Choose your friends wisely, stay positive. And as we said in the beginning, put God first. And everything else shall be added on after.
Yeah, just to add to what both Sheres and Sunil is saying, even stemming back to forgiveness, one thing that came to me is forgiveness is not for the other person, but forgiveness is for yourself.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right?
Amen,
So
amen.
so when you go through a situation, just remember that for yourself. At the end of the day, I know like sometimes the hurt might be heavy and what the person might have done to you might be a lot, but then releasing that pain and releasing that hurt, it just makes you feel so much lighter. And then in regards to like surrounding yourself with people who are all about elevation and motivating you and not draining you, I definitely agree with that. Guys, it's 2022. It is a new year. Like we cannot do the same thing every other year and expect the same results. Somehow we have to change our situation. We have to change our perspective. We have to change our circle. Like just do things differently. Like
Yep.
This one is KFC and this one is JOLLIBEE. Okay, let me see it.
And one of the things too, guys, your circle have a lot to do with your progression in life. God always connects you and elevates you.
All oil.
In what? JOLLIBEE?
It tastes like all oil.
I go fine.
No.
Maybe that's not.
Not giving like you have to give them.
I like it.
So far.
I like none of them. Not
Me
KFC,
too.
not that.
None of them.
We had big crunch at the one we had by Chino.
I like KFC. I like Zinger from KFC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was nice.
Yeah.
Guys, as I was saying, your circle have a lot to do with your progression
Facts.
in life, how far you are right now. I'm telling you,
It's true.
when you surround yourself with the right people, their frame of mind becomes your frame of mind.
True.
If you're constantly around people that are gossiping, talking about other people, always bringing a story for you, firecrackers, you understand? If you're always around these people, you're constantly, you're gonna be down. You're always gonna be down. That's why the quote says, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You understand? You don't want to, you should not be people that tell you, oh, mamself, Lord, mamself. You should be somebody that's telling you, like, forgive her. Forgive her. Like, it's okay. If people make mistakes, let it go. Just forgive her. Move on. If you're always somebody that's telling you, oh, girl, live your life, girl.
Yeah.
Everybody growing, you're big.
Life to live.
One life to live. Everybody checking their sin, check your sin too. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's not the type of energy you need around you. You're not gonna grow. If you want growth, then you surround yourself with growth. Don't go around dead leaves. You're gonna turn brown eventually, even though you went there green. Surround yourself with life people. Make 2022 be a year where you choose your circle wisely. Yeah, guys. So you have to ensure that 2022 be the year that you really choose your circle wisely, because it will say a lot. It will determine a lot about your elevation. Your elevation will come based around the mindsets that are around you.
Facts, guys.
You will start to think and act differently if you surround yourself with different people. If you're in a relationship where you're not being appreciated, you need to step away from it.
Yeah, we're talking
I
about
know.
boyfriend and girlfriend relationship.
I'm talking about love relationship. Babe, come closer here. I know it's very hard for people to like break up. Me personally, not really hard for me to break up. Once you see I feel like I'm not being appreciated, or my worth is like you're stepping over my, like what? I am just gonna leave you, because I know what I bring to the table. You have to know what you bring to the table.
What are you talking about? Like, if you wasn't married, right?
I mean, like if you're in a relationship,
because I check it is
boyfriend and girlfriend.
If you're married,
people first of all, like
to somebody,
if you're married and you're not feeling appreciated in your marriage, boo boo.
Go and talk to a marital counselor.
Get a marriage counselor, get a pastor.
Yeah, so she's not talking about that. That's why I specify boyfriend and girlfriend.
I'm not talking about marriage. I mean, like if you're in a relationship looking to get married and you're seeing red flags and some people saying, "Oh, he'll change." What? What? He'll change. Not under my watch. He will change. You gonna change on your own? Now what? No palo, no palo. These things when God shows you red flags.
Yep.
And I mean in friendships, in relationships, run. Because even for like friendships, if you have a friend and you and the friend close and you all get an issue and you all cannot see eye to eye to just say, "I'm sorry," and move on.
Sure.
And the person wants to be taking it all over and walking away. Let them walk.
It's true.
Let them walk. You have to know what you bring to the table, people. You have to know what you bring to the table. You have to know yourself and make sure that you're surrounded by people who appreciate you. So the last person gonna tell us what they would advise for the injuries. What you?
Was I forget about me?
No, I did not.
It's to love yourself and always give God thanks. No matter what situation you are in, no matter what circumstances you are in, always give God thanks. Because there are people that are in the world that are literally worse than whatever situation or circumstance you're in at the time.
Yep. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, but expound on love yourself. What do you, in what direction you're referring to? Because no, you know you have that thing about love yourself. Oh, love yourself and this self-love, this self-love taking over on another level. You understand? They're taking it deeper than what it's supposed to be. Like love yourself. Explain exactly what you mean.
Not literally they're taking it deeper, but it's self-love. You know, instead of putting others before you, there are certain people like they literally put everybody before them. Everybody needs before their needs. So put yourself first in whatever situation, whatever circumstance that you're in. Always put yourself first as well and love yourself. And because there are a lot of bullying now in the world, even with kids going to school or even as grown-ups, people get bullied because they feel like, oh, they're not as pretty as this person, or they don't have this type of clothes, they don't have this type of cars, and it's like the end of the world, but it's actually not.
Yeah, I agree. You definitely have to find the line where you have to understand that you come first if your life is in danger, or like your needs like, you know, like there's some people that sacrifice themselves to make other people happy. Like you are you. I am me. Is either you love me or you hate me. Like that's that. I'm not gonna change me because you want to make me a way for you to like me. You understand what I mean? Because I love me how I am. That's how God created me. You understand? So you need to understand that you cannot change yourself from a fruitcake to a cheesecake because you want to make this person happy.
Yeah, because it also have like people like you always do whatever they ask for you first. You always put them first. Whatever they need from you, do it. You bend your back, and then when it's your turn, you don't get that kind of thing back. So you just need to learn to just move on.
Yeah, you need to learn to move on when people not matching your energy, when people not matching your efforts. You have to. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, I learned the hard way, guys. Like, I learned the hard way. I had friendships in the past where my energy was on 100 and people's energy was not there. Like, it was not there at all. Like, I would go the lengths for friends. You understand what I'm telling you? The lengths. When it came for them,
nowhere to be found.
Boo. It was not the same. Like, it was not the same. Like, I mean, I would do things for their birthdays, boo. It would not be the same. You understand? When it came for me, and I just learned to love me. I was sure you're saying there. Like, I just learned to put myself first, because I would put my friends before me, and, you know, and do all sorts of things. And I'm just like, I have to be appreciated too. You know, I am here too. So at the end of the day, you have to know when it's time to move on. Like, you have to know when it's time to move on. as hard as it is. And if you're in that stage, girlfriend, I pray that God go with you and know in your heart if you've already been feeling the tug of war and God's been kind of trying to tell you to move on, that you actually make that decision on January 1st and walk away. Just leave it all, you know, just leave it all. Because you deserve more and you deserve the will of God for your life.
Yep.
And for that to happen, you have to ensure that you position yourself right. That means watch your surroundings. Not just watch your surroundings as in who's around you, but where you go. Where you go, the things you listen to. There's a lot of things that goes into your energy. You understand what I'm telling you? There's a lot of things that goes into your everyday, your surroundings, what you're feeding. Ensure that you're feeding your spirit man and trying to kill flesh, your carnal nature. You understand, which each and every one of us have to deal with on a regular basis. And you have to ensure that you're trying your best to feed your spirit man as hard as it may seem, because it's not easy, especially in this day and age. It's really not easy. Yup.
And we're talking to you. You know yourself. I know you're feeling a little toggle right now. You're feeling guilty. Your mind going to that friend, to that relationship. Yes, we're speaking to you.
Yeah, guys, you know, as my wife was saying, so be careful what you open up yourself to, what you look at, what you listen to, because it is the doorway to your soul.
It is.
Whatever you open yourself to will eventually become part of you, and you'll find yourself doing things that is not normally you, because why you open a door for the enemy to come in. Alright, so be careful the music that you listen to, the things that you watch on TV. Be careful, guys. Stay focused, stay positive.
Yeah, guys. Okay, so guys, we're gonna move on from the encouragement and into the voting round of this KFC versus Jollibee, and who win the competition. We're gonna start with the fried chicken.
KFC.
Jollibee.
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 3 points for Jollibee, 1 for
3
KFC.
points for Jollibee.
Yeah.
3 points for Jollibee, and that is factual voting. Jollibee is the winner for the fried chicken. Fries.
Jollibee.
KFC for me.
Jollibee for me.
Jollibee for me.
KFC fries was better for me.
Alright.
KFC won, Jollibee 3 again, guys. Jollibee has won fried
Jollibee
chicken
has 6,
and
KFC
the
has
fries.
Chicken sandwich.
2. Chicken sandwich.
The chicken
KFC.
sandwich.
To me,
KFC for
Jollibee
me.
is a little spice. I
Yeah,
still prefer it over
Jollibee.
KFC because
None.
For
Oh,
real?
not the oil. Let me tell you, the oil is the chicken. I say all oil.
No, I
but
prefer
it was
KFC.
still better than
it was
KFC.
still better than KFC.
KFC is this
For real?
old.
I
KFC.
prefer KFC only.
Babe,
Than Jollibee only.
I really don't know, Lord. I'm still on this board. But honestly, if I had to give it, I can't give it. I don't like none of the sandwich, guys. They both were
Yeah, they
disgusting.
both were disgusting, but if I had to pick, it would have been Jollibee.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Jollibee won already.
Yeah. Overall,
That is
Jollibee.
like 8 points for Jollibee and 3 for KFC.
Yeah, overall Jollibee.
Yeah.
So not necessarily a fan,
The
but as
coleslaw
compared
was
to
like no. The corn was the
KFC,
extra
trust
no.
me, no.
No.
The sides,
What besides?
the sides were
The
not.
popcorn chicken was good.
The popcorn chicken. Overall winner, guys, for me is Jollibee.
Me too, Jollibee.
Yeah, Jollibee.
Jollibee was the overall winner, guys. The overall winner. They usually have like spaghetti and whatever. We don't buy that because KFC don't have that.
Yeah, big
That's
up to
a
the
KFC.
Filipinos.
It's the
but
spaghetti.
that's
Big
not
up to the
KFC.
Philippines because this here is fire. Jolly to the bees is definitely better than cake to the FC. Okay?
No, guys, on a,
On the
On a
general
day,
level,
I would never
I would
purchase
never
that
buy Jollibee.
Ew.
Me
It's a
too.
no for me.
It's just
I
in comparison
really not
to
a fan of
this
KFC.
meal,
I only a fan
but
of
me,
maybe Dominica KFC.
yeah.
Other than
Me
that,
take
the
my money
KFC
and
and them
buy
are
Jollibee.
best numbers.
But yeah.
Yeah, guys, on that note as well, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe.
Like.
Like.
Turn on your post.
Turn on your post notifications so when we
Comment.
put out a video, you're aware of it. Like the video, share it, comment, tell us what you think and other things you'd like to see us do for the new year and all of that. We appreciate all our subscribers. Thank you for supporting. And guys, we have a lot of great stuff coming for you all soon. So please stay tuned. Trust me, you don't want to stay out on your channel.
Yeah, you want to ensure that you hit that subscribe button. You want to ensure that you hit that subscribe button, guys.
Hit that subscribe button, guys.
Turn on the post notifications down below there.
Yeah.
Okay, my people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone,
Catch you on the next one.